I'm a cute little pink snake. To survive the winter, I disguised myself as a female and snuggled up close to a big black snake for warmth. When spring came, I was super excited to leave, but the big black snake wrapped around me and wouldn't let go. My name's Yan-chen, and I'm a pink pig-nosed snake. Being cold-blooded, winters are always tough for us snakes. Last winter, the snow came early and heavy. I almost froze solid like a snake popsicle. Luckily, an old corn snake passed by and showed me the secret snake trick of huddling together to keep warm. By releasing friendly pheromones, we attract buddies to gather and share body heat. With my rare pink color, I should be able to bring in a bunch of warm pals, right? But this winter's even colder than last year. I released tons of pheromones, but not even a single field mouse showed up. Just as I was curling up in a pile of dry leaves, debating whether to find a deep hole to tough it out, a sudden heavy pressure woke me up. It was pure, terrifying panic, like being trapped on a hamster wheel. Not far away, under a big tree, I saw a huge, jet black snake. Its scales were smooth like the finest squid ink, shining with a cold metallic gleam in the dim light. Its triangular head lifted slightly, eyes like sharp blades watching me. This was a king cobra, the sworn enemy of snakes. King cobras are notorious snake eaters, especially feasting on small ones like me, pig-nosed snakes, which are basically their appetizer. My mind went completely blank. I didn't even have time to think about running. My body just flipped over instinctively, belly up, mouth wide open, tail stiff, frozen and feared. I played dead to the max. The dry leaves rustled underfoot, and that suffocating feeling kept closing in. I shut my eyes tight, praying this trick would work. After all, playing dead is a pretty well-known move among pig-nosed snakes. But instead of the expected feeding, I felt a warm touch. I was gently lifted into the air. A pink pig-nosed snake. How unusual. I sneaked a peek through a slit in my eyes. No king cobra in sight. Instead, there stood a young man in a black coat, with sharp features and pale skin. His fingertips still had a faint trace of snake scales. This was a, stop pretending, I never meant to mess with you. I was actually trying to play dead and tough it out, but that warm touch was just too tempting. Being a cold-blooded creature who's afraid of the cold, I couldn't resist the warmth at all. I found myself wrapping around his wrist, pressing my whole body against the back of his hand, greedily soaking up the heat like a little greedy snake. This winter's been so cold. Can I spend it with you? Stop overthinking it. He's so warm. He's a badass king cobra. Training with him is way better than sticking with a bunch of ordinary snakes. You know what humans call this? Companionship. You're just hanging around, not leaving. Do you want to be my companion? Sure, then I'll be your companion. With him around, warmth just keeps flowing. I yawned, feeling sleepy, and soon fell into a deep, peaceful sleep. When I woke up, I found myself lying in a cozy, furry nest. It was warm and red all around, no sign of the cold winter outside. Curious, I poked my head out to check this unfamiliar place. It was a spacious, bright room with furniture neatly arranged. The air smelled faintly of sandalwood, and of that man's scent. You're awake. Hungry? Here, have something to eat first. I'm Zi-Qian, a king cobra demon who's been training for years. Now I work as an actor in human society. Actor? What's that? It means playing different roles in front of a camera. This is a phone. See? It has videos of me. On the screen, videos of Zi-Qian appeared, dressed in all sorts of outfits, showing different expressions, with humans cheering in the background. Comments kept scrolling. Zi-Qian, I want to have your babies. So cool and mysterious. Zi-Qian, you're obviously a snake. Why do humans say they want to have your babies? I guess it's just how humans show they like something. Over the next few days, Zi-Qian taught me a lot about human stuff. He showed me that little white box and said it was the air conditioner remote. Just press the buttons to adjust the temperature. No more freezing in winter. I was amazed by this invention. If all snakes had this, who'd need to hibernate in winter? He also taught me how to use a phone. I picked it up super fast and soon I was scrolling through videos and looking up info like a pro. One time, I suddenly remembered I'm Zi-Qian's companion, so I typed how to be a good companion into the search bar. Instantly, a bunch of results popped up. Companions need to keep each other warm. Master these 3 tricks. Top 10 traits of a reliable companion. I read them all with great interest and stored them in my heart. Zi-Qian's been so good to me. I have to do something to repay him. Why'd you move your nest right next to my bed? Snakes regulate body heat by staying close to a heat source. Zi-Qian's ears instantly turned red. Stop reading all that random stuff online. Zi-Qian, your room's so warm. Can I just sleep on the floor here? I felt secretly proud. Didn't expect the mighty king cobra to take care of this little pig-nosed snake like this. After living there a while, I started to get bored. Staying home all day, just eating and sleeping, occasionally scrolling on my phone. It's really dull. Zi-Qian, it's so boring being home alone. Can you take me out? It's easier to walk around as a human. Here, take this transformation pill. You've already awakened your consciousness. Take it and you can turn into human form. Don't rush to eat yet. I haven't told you the important stuff. I'll teach you how to walk. I've learned it. I'll take you to where I work so you can get a glimpse of the human world. What's that? That's so weird. This is my first real experience with human society, and everything here makes me excited. The cars passing by on the street, the neon lights flashing on the skyscrapers, and the bustling crowd all catch my attention. That's a car, and that's a skyscraper. Lin Jia, this is my cousin from the countryside, Yan-Chen. It's his first time in a big city. Yan-Chen, you and Zi-Qian seem really close. Yeah, Zi-Qian is the most important person to me. You can tell Zi-Qian cares about you a lot. Is there a problem? No, it's just that human words are so strange. But I didn't pay much attention. There's still so much I don't understand. Just as I was chatting with Lin Jia, I suddenly noticed a suspicious gaze. Snakes have sharp senses, so I immediately shut down and looked over. Not far away, a man wearing a mask and a hat was sneaking a look at us, holding a phone like he was secretly filming. My heart skipped a beat. I quietly followed him from behind. Why are you following us? P.S. You dog-loving guys. I've already got photos of you living together. If I expose these pics, you'll be ruined. You can't hurt Zichan. Please don't expose him. He's a good guy. Scared, huh? Give me 50 grand and I'll delete the photos. Otherwise, I'll post them online right now. I suddenly snapped back to his original form, raising my head like a cobra and hissing a warning. How can humans become snakes? I took the chance to slip past, hooked his phone with my tail, and snapped it in half with a crunch. The guy freaked out and scrambled out of the alley. I breathed a sigh of relief, feeling a strange joy inside for protecting Zichan. But before I could celebrate, a cold wind blew, making me sneeze big time. After shifting back, I realized I had no clothes on. My body was freezing fast. I felt like I was about to turn into an ice block. I had to find Zichan quickly. I headed back the way I came, trying to avoid people, but a passing guy spotted me. He grabbed me by the neck and lifted me up. I struggled in fear, but he wasn't scared at all. He just smiled and said, "This snake's color is pretty rare. Little guy's kinda lame." Luckily, he didn't mean to hurt me. He just held me gently and stroked me. Just then, a guy who looked like an assistant came running over. Out of breath, he was halfway through telling Qin Xiao about what happened when he suddenly said, "I have some urgent stuff at home. I gotta go first." As he spoke, he tucked me into his warm coat pocket. It was cozy and dark in there. I wanted to struggle at first, but it was way too cold, so I just curled up and dozed off. When I woke up again, I found myself in a fancy, unfamiliar room. Qin Xiao was sitting on the edge of the bed, watching me, holding a plate. "Little guy's awake, eat something," he said. The plate had fresh fish and fruit. "From now on, I'll call you Xiao Fen," he added. "It suits your color." Although I thought the name was a bit childish, I let it slide since he gave me yummy food. Qin Xiao wasn't bad. He didn't lock me up. Instead, he let me roam around the room freely. He even bought me all kinds of snacks, showed me human TV shows, and sometimes cuddled me on the balcony to soak up the sun. Still, I felt empty inside, often thinking of Zichan, his warm embrace, his patience teaching me to use a phone, his helpless yet gentle smile. One night, while Qin Xiao was asleep, I sneaked over and grabbed his phone. During the day, I'd glanced at the password when he typed it and memorized the numbers. Using my tail, I clumsily unlocked the phone and entered Zichan's number. I was just one click away from contacting him, but my tail hesitated. I couldn't press the button. I'd lied to Zichan. I'm not a pet he can keep, and I can't be Qin Xiao's pet either, but maybe staying here with Qin Xiao is better for both of us. I bit my lip and hung up, quietly deciding not to reach out to Zichan anymore. I thought I'd never see him again, but a week later, he showed up at my door. That day, Qin Xiao was holding me while we watched TV in the living room when the doorbell rang. Qin Xiao opened it, and to his surprise, there was Zichan standing there. He looked way thinner and worn out, his eyes locked on me. "Qin Gongzi, thanks for taking care of my snake. Now give it back." Qin Xiao frowned and pulled me closer. "Mr. Liu, Xiaofen's my roommate, so how can you say he's yours?" Zichan snapped. "Yanchen, come here, don't make me say it again." Qin Xiao looked down at me and gently stroked my head. "Xiaofen, you don't know him, right? We're not going with him." Zichan got angry, and I panicked, trying to break free from Qin Xiao's arms. I looked up, and just as Qin Xiao reached for me, Zichan stepped in to stop him. "My snake's not causing you any trouble, young Master Qin. And his name's Yanchen, not Xiaofen. Mr. Liu, I can pay you, just name your price. 1 million, 2 million, whatever it takes, just sell it to me." Zichan ignored him completely, hugged me, and started walking away. Young Master Qin chased after us, keep raising his offer. 5 million, 8 million. He offered 10 million to keep Xiaofen, but in the end, it went up to 10 million, 20 more than that paparazzo wanted. I lay in Zichan's arms, secretly surprised. Turns out, I'm worth that much. Once we got in the car, I poked my head out from Zichan's clothes and wistfully looked out the window at Qin Xiao. I couldn't help but say to Zichan, "Why don't you just sell me to Qin Xiao? He's rich and can be with me every day. You're always so busy with work, you barely have time for me. We can agree that from Monday to Friday I stay at Qin Xiao's, and you pick me up on weekends. How about that?" I thought it was a perfect plan and felt more and more sorry, but Zichan didn't say a word, his face dark and scary. That's when I realized I had messed up. When I got home, Zichan just threw himself on the bed. Before I could even react, he transformed back to his true form. I was so scared I felt like my soul was about to scatter. I tried to turn and run, but his huge snake body had already wrapped around me, trapping me tight with nowhere to escape. "Weren't you supposed to be a reliable partner, keeping each other warm?" His voice had a dangerous edge. I trembled all over, clutching onto a tiny bit of hope. "Zichan, you just want to stick with me through the winter, right?" He didn't answer, just gently brushed his snake body against me. The cold, smooth touch made me nervous. Suddenly, his tail hooked around my tail. That's how snakes show trust and protection. My mind went totally blank with a buzzing sound. "What are you doing?" I was terrified, my voice shaking like I was about to cry. "You said you'd be my partner. You said we'd face the cold winter together. Now it's too late to run. I'm not trying to trick you. I just want to survive the winter. I didn't expect you to take it seriously. Then why were you hanging out with that human? Why didn't you reach out to me? Do you know how long I've been looking for you? Do you know how worried I've been? I didn't do it on purpose." I cried out of frustration. He caught me, and I was really scared. "I wanted to reach out to you, but I was afraid you'd get mad or reject me if you found out I lied. And then there was that paparazzi." Choking back tears, I told him everything, every single detail. I was scared he'd hurt you, so I scared him off. "It's just how I am. I really didn't mean to reveal my true form like that." He was silent for a long time. The atmosphere was so tense it was almost scary. I cautiously looked up at him and saw the anger was gone from his eyes, replaced by a hint of pity. "Silly guy." His voice softened a lot. "Did you really think I'd hurt you? Even if you only lied to me because of Qin Xiao, I still wouldn't hurt you. So why are you treating me like this?" this. Because you're really special to me. You're so gentle. It's unreal. From the moment I first saw you, from the moment you released your pheromones, I knew. I just wanted to see how long a little liar like you could stay by my side. I was so shocked I couldn't say a word. You knew all along? Yeah. King Cobra's sense of smell is way sharper than a regular snake's. I can tell the difference in pheromones. Then why didn't you call me out? Because I wanted you to stay with me. His voice held a hint of hurt. I thought if I treated you well enough, you'd willingly stay by my side and wouldn't want to run away. My heart felt heavy and tight, a mix of guilt and a strange kind of happiness. So, you already knew the truth but still treated me so well. I'm sorry, Ziqian, I shouldn't have thought about running away. It's okay. As long as you don't think about running anymore, that's enough. Since then, Ziqian started keeping a closer eye on me. No matter where he went, he'd bring me along, even to filming. He'd tuck me in his pocket on set, and whenever he got a chance, he'd sneak me some food. When he was feeling down, I'd try to comfort him with human words. I wasn't very fluent, but he'd always smile and pat my head. I even copied some phrases I saw online and told him, "It's so nice to have you with me." Every time I said that, he'd just say but I knew he was really happy inside. Days passed, winter slowly ended, and spring quietly arrived. After a big snowfall, I looked out the window at the snow and felt an itch inside. I'd lived all these years hibernating through winter, never seeing snow before. Ziqian, I want to go outside and see it. Okay, I'll take you. It was my first time stepping on snow. It was soft and fluffy under my feet, making a crunchy sound as I walked. It was amazing. I ran around happily, laughing, scooped up some snow, made a snowball, and threw it at Ziqian. He didn't get mad. He just smiled, dodged it, bent down to scoop snow, rolled a snowball, and gently tossed it back at me. We had a blast throwing snowballs and chasing snowmen. When we got tired, we sat down in the snowfield, watching the snow and chatting. Ziqian, this was the first winter I didn't fall asleep through. Watching the snowflakes swirling all around made me feel all warm inside. Yeah, it's really beautiful. My cheeks flushed a bit. Just then, Ling called Ziqian. Hey, got it, I'll hurry, he said. There's an important job, a shoot on a small island. Told him to get there as soon as he could. Let's go together, he said. This was my first time flying, and I felt both nervous and excited. Ziqian kept holding my hand, comforting me, saying, "Don't be afraid, we'll be there soon." When we arrived at the island, I was immediately captivated by the scenery, the deep blue sea, the white sandy beaches, the fresh air, and all kinds of plants and animals I'd never seen before. It was like a fairyland. Ziqian took me to the filming location, where there were lots of crew members and quite a few actors. They all smiled and greeted me warmly. They seemed to know me already. Curious, I asked Sister Ling, how do they all know me? She replied, because of the person standing next to you. During the week you disappeared without a word, Ziqian was completely thrown off. You were missing for a whole week, and he must have been really worried about you. More than just worried, Sister Ling said. Yan Chen, Ziqian truly loves you. I've heard humans say this word many times, but I never really understood what it meant. Before, I was just an ordinary pig-nosed snake, always struggling every day to find food. I had to endure the freezing cold in winter and hide in the summer just to survive, using up all my strength. I never thought a snake would ever worry about me or feel sad for me. After meeting Ziqian, my life changed. I no longer had to stress about food or getting through the winter. I had a warm home and someone I could rely on. Whenever I'm with him, my heart feels warm and happy. When I see him smile, I smile too. When he's sad, I feel sad as well. Is this what love is? The next day, Ziqian took me to a filming set. As soon as we got to the dressing room, a woman wearing a beautiful dress walked in. She was stunning, elegant, and carried a faint scent of snake scales. She smiled and walked over, giving Ziqian a hug. Long time no see. Ziqian smiled back at her mom. Mom, what are you doing here? I was stunned. So she's Ziqian's mother. You must be Yan Chen, right? Ziqian's told me about you. You really are an adorable little snake. Ziqian had gone to shoot a scene, so it was just me and her mom in the lounge. She sat beside me, smiling and asked, Yan Chen, would you like to be part of our family? I hesitated. I don't know. Then how about being his little brother? We're not related by blood, so what if we're not? Family isn't just about blood. Ziqian is stubborn. Once he decides on something, it doesn't change. He sees you as his brother. He turned down so many opportunity for you and even worries about you to the point he can't sleep. I really want to be part of your family, but I'm afraid you'll reject me. I don't even know what it feels like to have a family. I've always been alone, wandering around. From now on, we're family. Family means doing anything for each other. When he's happy, you'll be happy too. Be brave, Yan Chen. Just then, Ziqian pushed the door open and came in. He saw us talking and smiled. What are you guys chatting about? Nothing much, just talking about your childhood. I'm off then. It was just me and Ziqian left in the lounge. He came over and sat beside me, looking at me gently. Yan Chen, what did my mom say to you? I looked up into his tender eyes and said seriously, Mom said we're more like family, and when I'm with you, I feel the warmth of home. Yancheg, is that true? Are you really willing to always be by my side, to be my brother? You're one of a kind to me. Ziqian smiled like a kid. I knew from that moment on, I'd never have to worry about getting through winter again, because I had Ziqian. I had a home that would always be warm. I also realized that true family and friendship don't depend on how it all started. As long as two people cherish and support each other, they can stay happy forever. The sunshine outside was just right. The spring breeze brushing my face carried a faint scent of flowers. We sat there on the couch, happily chatting, my heart full of joy. This must be the happiest ending.